Hey guys, I'm MonstersReview. Today I'll be doing the animation fan tag, and I was tagged by JTunes. Let's get started. Question number 1. Are you an anime fan? Meh. A lot of my friends are really big anime fans, and even like anime more than cartoons. I like anime, it's just that I don't watch it very often. The only time I do watch anime is on Toonami, which I only watch once or twice a month for about an hour each time. And it's also dubbed, so I pretty much watch it the most American way ever. I've only seen 2 anime with subtitles in true Japanese, which are Deadman Wonderland and Death Note. Regardless of my lack of experience, I still do consider myself a fan of anime, and although I've never seen a complete series of very much anime, I've seen lots of episodes of a ton of anime. Like, growing up I loved watching Zatch Bell, Bobobo, Naruto, One Piece, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! But then again, those are also very American anime. I mean, they're not really American because they're from Japan, but they're very Western. And as I've grown older, I've come to watch Dragon Ball Z Kai, along with some more mature anime, such as Deadman Wonderland, Black Lagoon, and Attack on Titan. A few years back, I made a video discussing my top 5 anime shows, so if you want to check that out, that'd be cool. However, I now consider that video to be outdated. Question number 2. What's your favorite Disney animated film? Hercules. I don't know why this is my favorite, but growing up I watched it on VHS, and I was very fascinated by Greek mythology as a kid. I've seen almost every Disney film there is, yes, including Disney Channel original movies, but the animated films were prominent in my childhood, and for example, my elementary school would have like this musical thing every year, usually based off of one of those animated Disney princess movies, so we tended to watch those a lot also. Question number 3. What were your favorite Saturday morning cartoons? As a kid, I remember watching Kids WB and 4Kids, along with Fox Box, which was the predecessor of 4Kids. On Kids WB, I liked watching Crypto the Superdog, Shaolin Showdown, Teen Titans, Pokemon, Animaniacs, and The Batman. Many of you are probably thinking, hey, weren't those on Cartoon Network? That is true, but they were also on Kids WB. As for Fox Box and 4Kids, I enjoyed watching Batman the Animated Series, the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and Sonic X. For another plug, I also did a top 5 4Kids shows video a while back, so feel free to check that out. Anyways, the Saturday morning cartoons dynasty ended in September of 2014 when the last running Saturday morning cartoon block called Vortex ended. It really sucks to see them gone now because they were a big part of my childhood and they were one of the most memorable feats to animated TV shows spanning from the 80s to early 2000s. Question number 4. What's your favorite underrated cartoon? For this question, I decided to pick one show each from Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, the now defunct Toon Disney, and Disney XD that I thought were underrated. I didn't choose anything from Disney Channel because most of the shows that have been on the Disney Channel have been widely successful. If you don't know what underrated means, it's a word for saying that something isn't appreciated enough or deserves more attention and recognition. For Cartoon Network, I picked Ozzy and Drix. Although this wasn't a Cartoon Network original, I think it's one of the most forgotten and underappreciated cartoons that I liked as a kid. This show had a big attachment to me, and while it was educational about health and the hazards of germs, viruses, and drugs, it was also very entertaining and funny. It was a spin-off series of the movie Osmosis Jones. For some reason, literally none of my friends can recall the series and don't even remember watching it. For Nickelodeon, I chose Chalk Zone. Chalk Zone follows the life of a young boy, Rudy, who possesses a magic chalk that allows him to venture into the world called the Chalk Zone. In the Chalk Zone, he has friends, enemies, and more, but he can overcome anything by drawing what he chooses to with his magic chalk. I rarely hear people talk about the series, and when they do, they normally don't talk about the series specifically, but rather Nickelodeon as a whole. Fred Siebert, former president of Hanna-Barbera Studios and founder of Frederator, has even told me himself his interest in the series and that he struggled to release the series onto DVD. Luckily, it was finally released to DVD, however, via Amazon through a made-to-order system later last year. For Toon Disney, I chose House of Mouse. From my point of view, the series wasn't as popular as it should have been. It ran from 2001 to 2003 on ABC, but later had reruns on Toon Disney. It was basically a show featuring sketches from various Disney characters, and it was hosted in this giant gala-type environment featuring many of the Disney characters, not only from the cartoons but also from the films. One could say it was like Disney's version of Cartoon Network City, except House of Mouse was just a TV show. Lastly, for Disney XD, I chose Motor City. It was created by the same studio that brought you Megas XLR, and this show is very similar to that. It was about a group of rebels that drove around on hot rod vehicles around a futuristic Detroit, trying to save the underground Motor City from being taken over by Abraham Cain. Abraham Cain is a rich and strict billionaire that owns Detroit and has imposed strict laws onto the people, removing almost every right except for ethical rights upon them. This show only lasted for 2 months, airing only 1 season. It was never revived for a second season, and I think it was really underrated. Question number 5. If you could bring back a cartoon series, what would it be? You see, this is a tricky question. In most cases in recent years, whenever an old cartoon franchise is rebooted or a new incarnation is made, it's usually really bad and executed poorly. Sometimes they even tarnish the legacy of the original series. If they could bring back a series without the new version being bad, I would choose Camp Lazlo or Courage the Cowardly Dog, or maybe even Foster Home for Imaginary Friends, because I think those shows deserved a second chance. I would have also chosen Ed, Edd n Eddy, but I think the Eds had a good run, along with a movie, and I think they ended perfectly. Maybe a spin-off series from the As universe would be cool to see though. There was already talks last year about a possible reboot of Courage the Cowardly Dog after the Fog of Courage CGI special was made, but it looks like those plans were dissolved. Question number 6. Who's your favorite voice actor and voice actress? I'd have to say Phil Lamar and Tara Strong. Phil and Tara are both very prominent and popular with their voice acting work in the animation industry. Phil is famous for being the voices of Wilt, Samurai Jack, Hermes Conrad, Hector Con Carne, Bobby Stroganovsky, and Green Lantern from the Justice League series. Tara is famous for being the voices of Timmy Turner, Poof, Bubbles, Raven, Omi, Twilight Sparkle, and Terrence. Phil and Tara also have a lot of other popular roles, it's just that I was too lazy to list off the rest of them. Question number 7. Do you like all types of animation? Yes, but I do prefer certain types of it over others. Question number 8. What's the weirdest animated show or movie you've ever seen? For kids TV, I think it's the creations of Pete Braungart, such as Secret Amount of Fort Awesome and Uncle Grandpa, because those are weird, and also the Problem Solvers. As for adults, I'd have to say Adult Swim as a whole is pretty weird, but in a good way. Question number 9. Where do you see animation going in the next few years? It depends. Technologically, it's obviously going to improve. The quality of animation will increase, and hopefully it'll be easier to create animations in the future, because turning drawings into motion has always been a very long and complicated process. If I take a look at animation from the perspective of it as an entertainment industry, it seems like the vast majority of animated movies that'll be coming out in the next few years will be CGI remakes or sequels. And the kids' networks that air cartoons are unfortunately going downhill with the rise in popularity of the internet. Question number 10. Who do you tag next? Firstly, I tag future Gohan SSJ2, and secondly, if any of you guys remember from the past few Cartoon Friday streams, I said that you guys had the opportunity to take part in one of my videos. Here's where that comes into play. In a tag video, you're supposed to tag people to participate in this. So, I also decided to tag you guys. What does this mean? I wanted you guys to make videos of yourselves answering the 10 questions I just answered, and once you do that, feel free to link them in the comments below and I'll be sure to check them out. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like below, and please do the tag because I really want to see your responses. Also, I do a Cartoon Friday stream every Friday night at 7 PM Eastern Standard Time, so if you don't have anything to do on Friday night and want to talk about cartoons with me, come check it out. Anyways, I'm MonstersReview. Have a spectacular day.